Hi, welcome to another daily Zodiac reads. So this is for all Zodiac signs, your sun sign, moon sign and rising sign. Do check those out. It will be time stamped. So we start off fire, water, air and earth. So our first sign is Aries. So let's see what's happening for Aries today. So this is for Aries. So what does Aries need to know today? 3 cards. So the first energy is Seven of Cups. So with the Seven of Cups, sometimes we look like we have a lot of choices. Yes, we do have free will. And the choices that are presented to us today may be a little far away. So we must see the reality of the situation. And when things do seem to be like we have a choice to go with the ex or start something new or whatever decisions that you're emotionally attaching to, especially if you've got Aries in your moon, and this is about emotions, you are going to really want those choices to be a reality. So sometimes they're not, but we'll see what else is there to relate to that card. So you do have the Four of Cups. So maybe you're getting quite frustrated on an emotional level. It's okay to be despondent at time and really feel dragged down by these choices. Not so much choices, but also things, events happening. So a lot of the time we settle for second best. We really do. And sometimes we can say to ourselves, yes, I'm waiting for the situation, and we take away our power. So we do have to see every single opportunity as opening up to us. So it's okay being satisfied where we are, but if we're not truly loving ourselves and making a stand for ourselves and being on our side, then we do miss opportunities. So there are always opportunities, but one has to be a little bit more grounded and focused on the reality with this particular energy. You do have the Knight of Cups, but this is also a little bit of an idealistic approach. It can be there and it can go. So one has to really be grounded today, because it does seem a bit of an emotional day. Maybe something hasn't quite worked out today. So really be steadfast in where you are going today. So a lot of the time we need to start something, really put that power into it, but it does seem to you guys a little bit of emotional. And if you do want time out, that's fine, but don't have too much time out being a little bit glum. Okay? Be more positive. All right. Do check out your rising sign and your moon sign, Aries, because I'm sure we can pick that up. So that's very emotional today. So our next star sign is Leo. Let's see what's happening for Leos today. This is for Leo. Leo Sun, Leo Rising, and Leo Moon. This is for Leo today. Okay, Leos. So at the moment you have the Knight of Queens, which is good. So this is a good card to really plan ahead what you want to do. So maybe it's birthday celebrations. Birthdays are coming up for Leos. But a lot of this time is putting in practice what is going to happen within your situations. It could be you're planning to travel, planning to start a new job, planning to move environments, all these kind of things. But planning must be there. So journaling is always a good idea, and seeing the bigger picture and taking action towards us. A lot of the time I see this as decluttering. Declutter what you don't need, and that makes a space for what you do need. So it's small steps, one step at a time, kind of thing with this particular energy moving forward. But success is there, but plan ahead for it. Also for Leos, you do have the King of Cups. So maybe you are planning to start a new relationship, or really embark on a kind of aspect where everything is really satisfying for yourself, which is good. And the love aspect is always there, but you've got to trust yourself. So a lot of the times people have people within their lives that they haven't trusted, And what we need to do is really embark on this energy of loving ourselves unconditionally, really getting in tune with our feelings and our hearts, and really knowing that we can have those things. So to do the groundwork now, working on ourselves, if we haven't quite got over the past situations, this is a good card to be in charge and put yourself out there. Really have that confidence and really, I mean, Leos, come on, you do have confidence. So it's always good to put yourself out there. So really have that deep feeling, questions and desires today of what you do want, because that is the planning in itself. Also, you do have, the Six of Wands. So this shows that you are successful. Leos always are, aren't they? So this is success in the planning, in the achieving emotionally. So maybe relationships will take the turn for the better in time to come. But one has to really put in the groundwork, remember. So if you're not after that perfect relationship and that deeper commitment, it is success in being in charge of yourself. A lot of the time when we look at the King of Cups, it's all about teaching, focusing, psychic abilities, things like that. So getting in tune with that is probably one of the successful things that is for the future, investing in yourself. All right? So that's for Leos. Well done, Leo. And Sagittarius. So for Sagittarius, this is Sun in Sagittarius, Moon and rising signs. So this is for Sagittarius. Right, Sagittarius, you do have the Three of Wands. Great card for you to embark on receiving. A lot of the times we're waiting for that communication or waiting for the situation to arise. So, maybe you've invested in a relationship or something else that you want to really invest in, planning for a job, self-employment, all these things, maybe planning for babies, whatever. It's individual. So your ship is definitely coming in. So we have to wait patiently for it to come in, put the anchor down, bring the treasure chests to you. So it just means you've embarked on a good journey, and the universe is saying to you, in time, we're reloading the ship, and it's coming. It is coming. So rest assured, Saggies. Also, you do have the Four of Cups. Is this going to be a fire trait today? So, Four of Cups is a little bit despondent about opportunities that we don't notice. So we have to be aware, seeing the signs. I know a lot of people look for signs within their life, which is good. But sometimes we don't notice what's right in front of our face. So I always see this as being a little bit grateful and happy with what we've already got, because it does build up for more things to come. It's okay to have time out and rest, and especially if your ship's coming in anyway. So, but notice it coming in. Give it a little bit of a helping hand. So it's always good to have that in receivership. A lot of this time, it's rechecking emotions as well. Sometimes we do feel a little bit, off, glum, and we go into our she sheds or our man caves, whatever you want to call them, and just have time alone. So everyone needs a space, so if you need space today, that's absolutely fine. And then you have the Knight of Cups. Well, no. So with the Knight of Cups here, that means your situation is definitely coming towards you. So you don't have to be sad about it if you've been waiting for a long time. We get comments like, I've been single for like forever. Where is my Mr. Person? Where's my soulmate? The universe has listened. So, your soulmate probably wasn't ready. So, it works two ways with soulmates. So this can be a little bit idealistic as well. So we have to make sure when we're in that Four of Cups mode that our situation is going to come, but we just need a little bit more patience and really see it. And we have to deliver it to ourselves. So opening up instead of going, well, why isn't this situation any better for me? I've been doing the visualizations, manifestations, and now I'm just upset. If we have that kind of mindset, we're not trusting ourselves or the universe. So we always must pay attention to our intuitive side because things are improving. The Knight of Cups says so. So let's move on to water signs and Pisces. So this is for Pisces today. Pisces Sun, rising sign, and also your moon sign. For Pisces. Right, Pisces. This is for Pisces today. Sun, moon, and rising. Okay, Pisces, your first energy is the Two of Swords. So a lot of the times we need to make decisions. We need to go in a direction. So sometimes we just think, well, what do we do with this? And we have to pay attention to our intuitive side, opening up our heart, and really knowing that the right decision is the decision you're going to make. A lot of the times when we act on a decision, sometimes we think, well, was that a mistake? Should I have done this and should I have done that? No, because you're doing exactly where you're supposed to be. However, sometimes we think we've done one thing and we go, hang on, I should have done the other. So we circle back. But it's all about timing and learning experiences. So just make a decision, basically. We don't have to be wishy-washy about it. So choose one direction today. Ultimately, if you always come from a higher place and ask yourself, your higher guides, you'll always make the right decision anyway. All right? The right choice in life. You've also got the Ace of Swords. So there you go. You have the right decision. It's like you've put one of the swords down, you've picked this one up and you go, this is my destiny. So look at your destiny and your soul purpose and really congratulate yourself because this is a victory card. So it's almost like you've got things in the bag here. So yeah, good on you. So this is a really strong yes card. If people are looking for yeses, this is a strong yes. It's like you've wanted this for a while and your mindset can come up with a lot more inspiration, a lot more ideas about where you are going. So that's really, really nice. And you've got the Emperor. So using that sword as the Emperor is a really good thing to do because everything's logical, everything's clear. You'll find more clear-minded in your decisions moving forward. So this has got a great energy. This is a start of something really, really exciting. And you'll be so happy you actually made these decisions. So it depends on your sun, moon or rising where this particular reading was. Emotionally, if it's in your moon, you've wanted to make these decisions for a while. You know, you're really investing in your heart to make these decisions and you should do that anyway. If it's your rising sign, people are seeing you as very empowered at the moment. Wow, that's good. And if it's a sun sign, these are the actions that you need to actually put into practice. All right? For Pisces, next one, Cancer. This is for Cancer. Sun, moon and rising for Cancer. Cancerian energies. This is for Cancer. Birthdays in Cancer. Are you having a party for birthdays? Right, this is for Cancerians. Right, Cancer. Wow, this keeps going up if you've noticed. So this is the Knight of Cups for Cancerians. New love or new opportunities are coming to us. we have to be a little bit more grounded with the reality of some of these situations, because we can see things as a little bit flippant at times, coming and going, a bit kind of all over the place. So depending where you're listening to, whether it's sun, rising or moon, this will all make a difference. So emotionally, if it's the moon, you want this new love coming through, and you're maybe a little bit idealistic about love. So really make sure that you're completely ready for a deeper commitment. If it's your rising sign, people see you as quite romantic at the moment. Ooh, that's really nice. And if it's a sun sign, you know, things are definitely coming your way. Yeah, that's nice. So Cancerians, what else have we got? So standing up for who you are is always a good thing. So where we are within life, if we are a little bit idealistic about things, that's fine, but is it useful? Is it helping us? And some people like to put their opinions in all the time about where you are, give you hints and tips that aren't really useful. So just be wary about these things. People saying, oh, you should be doing this and you should be doing that. But your situation is definitely improving with the Knight of Cups coming your way. So really believe, have that self-belief about who you are as a person and what you're trying to achieve within your life at the moment. You've also got the Page of Coins. So this is a young energy about moving forward, having a look at how your life can look in a more richer, abundant way. So, you know, sometimes when we're standing up for yourself and looking at situations, it's like you've put your toe in the water about certain things. You're testing it out. So testing out these new things that can happen in your life is good. So you might be toying with a lot of ideas. Some of you might be toying with the idea of new families, new relationships, new way of living kind of thing. So this is about investing in yourself. So stand up for that. Just because people are saying, no, you shouldn't do that, that's their opinion. This is about you. This is seeing your future, you know, forward thinking. All right. So that's for Cancerians. And next we have Scorpios. This is for Scorpio, Sun in Scorpio, Moon and Rising. Let's have a look for Scorpios. This is for Scorpio. So we have Scorpio energies. First card of the day is the Eight of Wands. So for Scorpios, things can happen really good. You'll get that confirmation email or phone call or even a text, hopefully. So don't take that literally. But this is always about communication coming in. You've been on perhaps your path a little bit of a while, and now it's time for those energies to come in. So what perhaps has been a delay, the universe is saying, yeah, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Just have a bit more patience. We're on the job. We're on the job. So that's good. Good news, good news, good news coming. Yay. You've also got the King of Cups. There you go. Here he is. Or the energy. So court cards, you know, they're flexible in their genders. So a lot of the time when we reflect the King of Cups, you are in your element today. You can really feel the emotional love or attention to detail. You can really desire things at the moment and really put that into practice. It's like what you've been wanting for a long time is there. So you can be in charge. You can say, right, okay, where is my situation? But this is a sign, definitely two signs now. King of Cups is very positive about the love aspect. So it also has a little bit of a psychic ability. So even though things can be up and down at times, this is a one card for you, Scorpios, that are really going to see that things are opening up. So it's almost like a new era for you. So this is a really, really, really good sign. So emotionally, you will get what you want. It's like what you've set up for a long time within your imagination and within the practicality of things. You can now wear your crown and really know that things are happening, definitely, right? So that's good. And here you have the Knight of Coins. So that investment that you've invested in yourself and that planning, it's almost like you have planned to succeed, especially where it to do with matters of the heart. So this energy for Scorpios is really paying off, really good. So I'm enjoying this sign. Scorpios, you've got it in the bag. So emotionally, do plan for ahead still, and make sure that you're communicating very clearly to those around you for deeper, loving, more relationships. All right, well done, Scorpios. Yay! Now we move on to the air signs. This is for Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For Aquarius. Aquarian energy. So Aquarius, first energy today is Six of Cups. Oh, so memories are important. Memories of the past, of fun, our inner child. We can't neglect our inner child. Do you feel an age right now when you shut your eyes? It doesn't matter how old you are. The age doesn't exist. We can't grasp age. So all we can look at is memories within our life or lifetimes. So this is a feeling, Aquarius, where we've got to get in touch with that inner child and know what we wanted as an inner child. The fun, the laughter, the happiness, the belief system of what we can achieve. So really reflecting on that in a bigger way is important. Also, having children, being around children, you know, it just, playing with your own children or your nieces and nephews, grandchildren, things like that is really, really important. So this is getting in touch with a kind of innocence of belief system, So your inner child may not have been heard. So give yourself a treat. What does a child want? Give it to yourself today. Yay. Aquarius, you do also have the Eight of Cups. Oh. So with the Eight of Cups, it's moving away from things from the past. A lot of people, when they see the Six of Cups, it can be about exes and things like that. So a lot of the time we're holding on to these ideas, oh yeah, they're coming back, etc., etc. And some of the things we do need to have some responsibility and go, right, okay, that's not quite suiting me. And I must kind of say, enough is enough now. I need to find something better for myself on a bigger scale. So this is why the Eight of Cups is here, to kind of go, all right, I know something's better for me now emotionally, because what's not working now is absolutely not working. So learning to love yourself a little bit more and love the situation, right? So send yourself a lot of love today and really know that you can achieve better and bigger things. Here we go. So this is the Independent card with the Nine of Pentacles. And this, to me, is always about success, even though it can come in a little bit slow. If you listen to your inner child and what you wanted as a child, remember that today and then really make it happen. Because this is an inspiring card about success. It's about financial abundance or even relationship abundance coming in. So it's got that feeling of success to it. So what you believe as a child and what you believe today, is it matching up? Some things can be a little bit slow to come in, but we have to really make a stand with ourselves and go, okay, do I value myself? Have I got self-worth? Do I feel respectful towards myself? These are all the things. And if we treat ourselves with the negativity from the past of, right, okay, I'm waiting for that person to ring me, well, we need to be in charge of us. If somebody doesn't respect you, then why are you allowing yourself that disrespect? So this is about taking on this real role of determination, of luxury, abundance, and just owning who you are as a person. Pretty sure your inner child wanted that. Could be wrong. Right. Okay. Right, let's go into Geminis. This is Gemini Sun, Moon and Rising for Geminis. Let's have a look for Gemini. Gemini. Right. So for Geminis today, we have the High Priestess. So being in the mind is always a good thing, but being too much in the mind, you know, not so much. So one has to really use our intuition, our higher self, and connect to a spiritual side that is kind of hidden away, but is nevertheless there. When we come from our soul journey and our spiritual journey, we know we're on the right path. So things become a little bit more easier when we follow our intuition. So we need to go within, we need to kind of meditate, contemplate, all those kind of things. It's always a good thing to actually do. So in situations when we're struggling, just go within and keep questioning yourself. You don't have to force the answer, but just keep questioning where you are, and you will eventually get an answer. All right? So also Geminis, you've got the Sun. They are happy, happy, happy. So the Sun is your creativity. So what you are creating in your life now, you are creating. So whether it's negative or positive, that's entirely up to us and what we're focusing on. That's why the mind can trip us up overthinking. So going in your intuition will allow yourself to see the happiness, simplicity and the goodness that is coming our way. So this is almost like an analogy of the God force, the energy from God, the unconditional love. But it also shows you that things, if you are simplistic in your outlook and that growth of what you are creating, you can bring the balance back into your life. So in a happier way, in a more productive way. You've also got the Seven of Pentacles. So this is about patience with your goals. So kind of know with your intuition that things do take time, quality over quantity. So we don't need to rush things. We need to watch the big oak trees growing, the small little acorn growing in that massive old age tree. The redwoods, it takes patience to reach the skies. All these things take time. So your situation may take time to grow and develop further. So that's good. And what we need to do is weed out what's no longer needed. Definitely negative thinking. To make things positive, we need that self-preservation. Can't say the word. Preserving yourself and your situation to actually develop and grow. All right? So that was Gemini. Very nice. So next we're on Libra, guys, for Librans. So Libra, Sun, Rising and Moon for Libras. This is for Libra today. So Libra, you do have the Knight of Queens. So a good time to put things in a balance and really learn and really plan for the future of your successful situation. The Knight of Pentacles is always good about financial gains. It's about other things, but I do feel with Librans, looking at your career, how you make money, is a good thing to invest in at the moment. So it's all about planning to succeed and not fail. If we don't plan, we fail. So this is a good time for you to really understand that we need to set up a plan and really take action. A lot of the times it can be about decluttering what's no longer needed in our life to make way for what we do want. So it just means your situation may take time, but it is in development, which is always good. Also, for Librans, you have the Queen of Cups. Aww. So this is about when you are doing that planning, asking for bigger things, one needs to really see that you need to ask for better and bigger and brighter. It's okay saying, oh, I think I'll go on holiday, and not plan the holiday of the lifetime because you deserve it. So this is all about how you think you deserve and opening up to bigger and better things. So, you know, it's about relationships. We don't settle for second best. We settle for the perfect situation, the loyal, the trust, all those things. So everything can hang in the balance, but this is demonstrating that you do have a lot of love to give, and maybe you've been giving too much to everyone else and you've neglected the bigger picture for yourself. All right? Also, for Librans, we have the strength. So that does prove that the strength, the courage to actually ask for bigger things needs to be there. Your dream career, your dream relationship. Being a little bit more simplistic and kinder to yourself within before you actually get that energy, that strength. So a lot of the times we need the courage to really love and ask. Sometimes we still think we're not worth it, or we've criticised ourselves, or we poverty think, and this is a strength inside of us that we all have to actually maintain and actually give to us those situations. So strength and courage is always a good thing to actually have, all right? And you do have the King of Wands. So there you go. Very Leo energy today. Very fiery, very creative. So this energy, as well as the Strength card, will give you that determination, that rulership that you need to have those bigger things. So, you know, fire and water, that's quite passionate about love. It's really quite interesting because it means that you can definitely have that willpower, that desire to move forward. So use that. When that arises, use it, because that's what motivates us and pushes us towards our goals. All right? So that's nice. More Librans. Now we're on Capricorns. So this is Capricorn rising, Capricorn sun, Capricorn in the moon. Let's see what's going on for Capricorns today. Capricorns. Right, for Capricorns, the first energy is Seven of Wands. This is a good time for us to stick up for what we really do want and who we are as people. When people try to take our power away or interfere in our journey, it can be annoying. Those annoying people or situations. It's like you're writing a journal and you've only got one pen and it breaks. Annoying. So there might be a few setbacks today. Annoying ones, not major ones, so no panicking. But sometimes we need to stick up and have faith in ourselves and really own who we are and really make things happen. So you've just come out of the success card as the Six of Wands when you get the Seven of Wands. So it's about staying true to that success and keep carrying on, right? So let's see what that basically means for you. So you do have the Ten of Swords. So sticking up for yourself and sticking up for your goals where you are, one can't suddenly imprison your mindset. So one of those things might be you're telling yourself perhaps that you can't get out of a situation because of those interferences and setbacks. So this is always thinking outside the box and having that freedom of thought and freedom of perspective. So using your intuition perhaps a little bit more and really understanding that once we're in a cage, we can always remove ourselves from the cage. If people have put ourselves in the situation, especially to do with careers, bosses, and you feel like there's no time or things like that. It is just perspective. So really have a look at what is happening within your life that's making you take your power away. One needs to really own up your power. And for Capricorns, we'll see this amazing card as Temperance. So with Temperance, this is all about change for the better. So when we get this, it means that suddenly when you do find a solution to your entrapment kind of thing, your situation is a little bit tough. This shows that the change needs to take place. One needs to change your emotional, your everything, your well-being kind of thing. And so this is where it's always been a healing card. So maybe your soul journey in one of the lessons at the moment is particularly difficult. So one needs to actually just sit back and trust yourself more, and then you'll reach your goal, because this is about change. So changing things up, changing the mindset, and changing who you are. Maybe we have to move from our situations, from the people around us, our situation, and start again with something else. Because this is a lucky card. This is a focusing. This is an inspirational card to actually achieve. So moving through that and aiming. So if you're a person who's got Sagittarian in your rising or moon sign, or if you're listening to Capricorn as those signs, maybe you are a Sagittarian and you're listening as a Capricorn rising or moon. So the Sagittarian energy in this particular card will really let you move forward and look towards where you're going. All right? So that's positive. Right, let's move on to Taurians. Let's move on for Taurians. So, Taurian energy. So this is for Taurus today. So Taurus, you do have the Emperors. That's really nice. So you can almost say that you're in your element. A very earthy card is the Mother card, Mother Earth. So you can bring a sense of fertility to the situation. Maybe go out in nature and really understand the simplicity of patience, waiting. Yeah, you do that anyway. So a lot of the time. So we need to be more grounded. You are grounded. But this is a great time to reap the rewards of what you're investing in. So that mother nurturing unconditional love, you can give it to yourself, but also remember to give it to the situation, of not strangling the situation, allowing things to develop, having that innocence within, and really extending that love in a simplistic form. So a lot of you might be also really thinking about mother, you know, your own mother, motherhood, things like that, and really owning that kind of sensitive subject. But there is growth here, so just have patience with that particular topic. Also, you do have the Hermit, a Virgo energy at the moment. So going within and really understanding what it is, that nurturing ability. So questioning about how we've been brought up by our own mothers, questioning how we are as mothers or fathers. Same difference, maybe. Do make a comment. So with this Hermit energy, we have to go in and really own our own power. So that's fine. You as a bull, you know, you should be in the field by yourself. Is there all those cows around you? But no, seriously, one has to find your own truth here before, you know, embarking on something. So a lot of the time when we think of new families wanting a baby and we find it hard to approach our partner, we have to look at the full picture. But your calling is your calling, and you must have patience with it. So, yeah, really tap into that. Very major. And you've also got the Ten of Swords. So thinking outside the box, and that's what the Hermit needs to do. Really escape. Really understand that being that victimized aspect. So that's why maybe looking at mother issues and what your mother has taught you. because some people get inherit poverty thinking from their parents, and it serves as, you know, interesting aspects within our life. So really see whether the things that your parents have taught or guardians have taught you is applicable today for us. So, you know, that's seeing things in a different light, but really finding the element of time to actually contemplate and have patience with that situation. Some deep-seated things do take time, don't they? So that's for Taurus. And next is Virgo. This is Virgo energies, sun, rising and moon for Virgos. I hope everyone's having a lovely day so far. And this is the energy for Virgos. Let's have a look for Virgos. So, Virgos. First energy today is the Hierophant. So looking at a spiritual side within ourselves is sometimes important. Looking at tradition, our culture, our morals from the past, now into spirituality. So sometimes we question things, what we've learned as children or adults, and sometimes it's applicable and sometimes it's not. But we all need that teacher, that spiritual kind of essence within us. We can all turn to God, our angels, our spirit guides, to really understand what the bigger picture. We're not just the big picture ourselves. You know, there are other things, many layers, many different vibrations that we can tune into. So this is a kind of for you guys to have a look at that spiritual side within us. We've got a soul journey and a spiritual journey, and together they make up what's inside and our direction of where we're going. So looking at your soul purpose today might be a good idea, or not, depending. Oh, look at this for Virgos. Hey, have you guys got a party to go to? It's always good to celebrate the big things within life, even the small things. But this is the gratitude card for where we are. So we can share happy news, whether it's for ourselves or other people, in engagements, marriages, births, buying a new home, all kinds of beautiful big events. That is the big picture. It's the foundation of how we feel safe. So maybe that safety is relying on that spiritual energy. And that is our home. That is what we need to connect to on a bigger level. So maybe for Virgos today, you'll find that paying attention to the bigger things within life will actually help in the smaller things in life, because that's how it works. Also for Virgos, you have the star. Just checking. Yep, I can show you that. So the star becomes hope and having faith. So these are beautiful. Why does Virgo always have the best reading? So, oh dear. So here we have the star, which is all about who you are and what's portrayed. So especially if you've got Virgo rising here, it's how people see you as a shining star. So shine bright, you know, and really go towards your soul journey. If this is in your Virgo in moon, then this is emotionally what you're really trying to attach to, your faith in yourself moving forward. And if you're Virgo sun, this means that you have to have that faith and hope for your dreams and desires. Maybe you're hoping for that perfect home, that perfect relationship, a new baby, you know, or all sorts of things. So have hope in yourself, but have faith in yourself. Look towards your soul journey, the challenges within life, and look towards that spiritual connection that you can have. All right. So there you have it. 12 signs. Do check your rising and your moon signs, and then you will have a 9-card reading for the day. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.